In one of the most anticipated national championships in recent college football history, I guarantee Notre Dame will win. Now, I have seen all the analysts who believe this Ohio State team will be too much for Notre Dame. However, in this video, I will explain why they won't be, and Notre Dame will be up for this challenge. The first reason is Notre Dame has a big coaching edge over Ohio State that nobody is bringing up. In these big games, good and bad coaching shows up more and more. In Notre Dame's case, we've seen Marcus Freeman step up time and time again to truly help his team win. For example, in the Georgia game where we saw that fake punt that allowed Notre Dame to run out the clock in the fourth quarter to truly seal the game. Or in the Penn State game where they got outrushed, lost the turnover battle, and lost two offensive line starters, but still found a way to win the game. Marcus Freeman in his third season has truly come into his own this year, and has found ways to win in the big games. But that's not all. Notre Dame has two of the best coordinators in college football. Al Golden, the defensive coordinator, despite losing a lot of starters throughout the season, including All-American corner Benjamin Morrison, has allowed less than 15 points a game. The resume speaks for itself when it comes to Golden, and he always finds a way to put the defense in the best position to succeed. Now for offense, Coach Denbrock has turned Notre Dame into a respectable offense that can generate explosive plays, whether it be on the ground or in the air this season. Despite their offense being awful last season, Denbrock has turned them into an offense that's not a juggernaut, but is good enough to get the job done. Notre Dame doesn't shoot themselves in the foot, and they use playmakers like Riley Leonard and Jeremiah Love to generate explosive plays when they need it. Denbrock has used his experience to make it so each of his players can play at their best during the playoffs, which has been seen on the field so far. As for Ohio State's coaches, although they are top of the country and are very good, they have shown signs that they can get out-schemed throughout the season. For instance, in the first time they played Oregon where they couldn't exactly stop their passing attack, or in the Nebraska game where they couldn't run, throw, or just move the ball in general, and in the Michigan game where, well, we saw what happened there. Although they have been coaching better in the playoffs, I just don't see how we can ignore how many times they've been outcoached and out-schemed this season alone. The edge in this matchup is definitely in Notre Dame's favor. While many analysts are saying that Ohio State's receiving core is the best thing to happen since pizza came to America, and that Notre Dame's primarily man-to-man scheme will get torched this game, I think the exact opposite's going to happen. Although Ohio State's receivers are the best in the entire country, there's also no denying that Notre Dame's corners are the best at man-to-man in the entire country. The Ohio State receivers haven't played a group like Notre Dame that can really get up into you and make you uncomfortable throughout the season. The Ohio State offense in passing downs has played less than 20% of their snaps against man-to-man coverage, which is one of the lowest in the country. This could present a challenge for Ohio State as they haven't played corners that are this good at man-to-man coverage at all this season. And if it does become a challenge, this could be a very long day for the Ohio State offense. The counter that I've been hearing throughout the college football world is that Notre Dame has not played this level of wideout yet this season. And although they have not played Ohio State level receivers yet this season, they have played very good receiving corps like USC, Louisville, and Indiana so far. Although they are not Ohio's level of receivers, they aren't very far off, and Notre Dame's defensive backs do have the ability to step up to the challenge. However, Ohio State's receivers have not played defensive backs like Notre Dame's. Which leads me to my last reason, being that Notre Dame's play style translates to the big games. What I mean by that is Notre Dame relies on good defense and running the ball. These are two areas of the game that tend to translate really well to whoever you are playing. This way of playing also doesn't put all the pressure on just one guy. Like, say, Riley Leonard isn't expected to win the game all by himself. However, Ohio State's style of play definitely does place a lot of pressure on Will Howard, which, as we saw in the Michigan game, it doesn't always work out for the Buckeyes. Now, I'm not saying Will Howard is a choke artist, but what I am saying is that with this difficult defense he's about to play and all the pressure on him, it could lead to some mistakes. Like we've seen in prior rounds of this year's playoffs, teams that rely on scoring quick and gaining quick leads, they haven't done too hot. Now, Ohio State does have a very good defense, but if this game turns into a dogfight, there's no team I trust more than the Fighting Irish. Now, those are the reasons that I think Notre Dame's going to win. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.